Priyanka Joshi from Art and Progressive School, Haldwani. Students, as you know, we have completed chapter first in science in our previous video. So today we are going to discuss the exercise question answers of the chapter first, that is the nutrition in plants. So your first question is, why do organisms need to take food? Students, food is very much necessary for us. It provides us energy. Without taking food, we are not able to do anything. Food gives us strength to fight against the foreign particle, against the diseases. It protects us from infections. Food gives us energy for movement, for walking, for running. So, all living organisms require food for their daily life routine, for doing their daily work. Next question is, distinguish between a parasite and a saprotrophs. Students, parasites are the organisms which feed upon the other living organisms. And the saprotrophs feeds upon the dead decaying organism. The parasites on which they feed, they are known as host. And the saprotrophs do not feed in living organisms. Now the third question is, how would you test the presence of starch in leaves? Students, you know, leaves contain chlorophyll in it. By the presence of chlorophyll, it looks green. So, the test of starch can be done with the help of iodine. When we remove chlorophyll from the leaves by boiling them in alcohol and after that put 2-3 drops of iodine in it, the color changes to blue. This indicates the presence of the starch in the leaves. Fourth question is, give a brief description of the process of synthesis of food in green plants. The process of synthesis of food by the green plants is known as the photosynthesis. So, plants prepare their food with the help of carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So, in this, the reaction is carbon dioxide plus water prepares in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The glucose is formed, or you can say carbohydrate, and the gas oxygen is released. This is the reaction or process of the photosynthesis. The plants makes their food with the help of these abiotic components, that are carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. So students, your fifth question is, show with the help of a sketch that the plants are the ultimate source of food. Students, as you all know, the plants are autotrophs. They prepare their own food with the help of sunlight. So, the plants absorb the sunlight is absorbed by the plants, green plants. They make their food with the help of sunlight, and the plants are known as producers. So, when the green plants are eaten by the other organisms that are the herbivores. The energy is transferred to the herbivores with the help of food chain. And after that, herbivores are eaten by the another group of organisms that are known as carnivores. This diagram shows the sunlight is captured as a source of energy is captured by the plant. Plants does the process of photosynthesis and make their food. After that, the green plants are eaten by the herbivores. The energy is transferred to the herbivores, and then herbivores are eaten by the carnivores. The energy in the form of food is transferred to the carnivores. And in total, when they decompose, all three organisms will decompose. Plant also, herbivore also, and carnivores also. They decompose with the help of decomposers. Therefore, students, this diagram proves that the green plants are the ultimate source of food, because the other organism, whether they are herbivores, all the consumers, the herbivores, carnivores, all are depend on the plants for their nutrition. So, the plants are the ultimate source of food. This is clear? Okay. So, students, in your exercise, question number 6 is the fill in the blanks. Now, your first fill in the blanks is green plants are called dash since they synthesize their own food. At the starting of your chapter, we discussed there are two types of organisms, heterotrophs and autotrophs. So, the autotrophs are those organisms which prepare their food by themselves. They are categorized under the category of autotrophs, and heterotrophs are the organisms those depends on the others for their nutrition, or you can say food. So plants makes their own food with the help of by the process photosynthesis. In this, green plants are called autotrophs since they synthesize their own food. तो first में क्या है? That is the autotrophs. Clear? Second one is the food synthesis by the plant is stored as dash. The food prepared by the plant stored in it in the form, in which forms? This fill in the blanks means that it is stored in the form of starch. Next, in photosynthesis, solar energy is captured by the pigment called dash. During the process of photosynthesis, plants make their food by using carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight, and the green pigment which present in the leaves, which gives the plant green color, that is known as chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is necessary for the process of photosynthesis. So in this fill in the blanks, the answer is the chlorophyll. In photosynthesis, solar energy is captured by the pigment. If chlorophyll is not present, the plants are unable to do the photosynthesis. So that green pigment is known as chlorophyll. Now, the fourth fill in the blank says, during the photosynthesis, plants take in dash and release dash. Students, please recall the process of photosynthesis in which what happens, the plants take carbon dioxide and water and makes their food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. See, plants take carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Then it makes carbohydrate that are the form of food. Carbohydrate, and the gas O2 means oxygen is released. So in this equation you see the carbon dioxide during the process of photosynthesis plants take in, and they releases oxygen as their product. So during the photosynthesis plants take in which gases? Carbon dioxide. So here you can write carbon dioxide and releases oxygen. Clear, students? Now, second question is name the following. First one is a parasitic plant with yellow cylinder and tubular stem. So which plant is this? The yellow color plant having tubular and cylindrical stem is the Cascata. As you have seen in your books also, the Cascata. This is the Cascata plant. Amarbeil is also another name, and it does not have the chlorophyll. It takes ready-made food from the another plant which is known as the host. So the Cascata is a parasitic plant. Now the next is, here you can write Cascata. Next, a plant that has both autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now which plant is this? Showing both type of mode of nutrition, autotrophic also and the heterotrophic. Students, in your video you have seen that there are many types of insectivorous plants in which you have studied about the pitcher plant. Pitcher plants show the mode of heterotrophic nutrition also. When the insects come inside the pitcher, the lid closes. Recall your video. The lid closes and the digestive enzymes secreted by the pitcher plant, they digest the insect. So that mode is known as the heterotrophic mode. And the pitcher plant is green itself. So it have the another mechanism also, that is the autotrophic mode of nutrition. So the example, the answer of this question is the pitcher plant. Now the third one is the pores through which leaves exchange gases. This also I have told you earlier that the leaves have some tiny pores present in it that helps in the exchange of gases, exchange of water. So these tiny pores are known as stomata. This you have seen in this. Here. These stomata are present on the surface of the leaf. This is the figure of the stomata. They have the bean-shaped guard cells like this. These are the guard cells. And this is the opening known as figure in total is called stomata. So stomata, the opening of the stomata is depends upon the guard cell. When the water enters the guard cell, it becomes turgid. It becomes turgid just like this. It becomes turgid, and guard cell is, when the guard cells become turgid, the stoma is open like this. This is the open stomata. Now with the help of this stoma, the carbon dioxide and oxygen exchange, the exchange of gases takes place. And when water loses out from this stoma, these guard cells, the stomata close. It becomes flaccid like this. When the guard cells loses water, the stoma close. So in this situation, it shows like this. In this, the stoma is closed. The guard cells become flaccid. They lose the water. So, the pores through which leaves exchange gases, these tiny pores are known as stomata. Clear? So, students, there are some more questions. Question number 8. Take the correct answer. First one is Amar Bale is an example of, as you all know, this is already discussed here. The Amar Bale is a parasitic plant. So here you can write Amar Bale is an example of autotroph. No. Parasite? Yes. Parasite is the correct answer. So next one, the plant which traps and feed on insect. The options are Cascata, China rose, pitcher plant, and rose. So you all know the correct answer is the pitcher plant. So students, rest questions of your exercise, you do it by your own. Question number 9, question number 10, question number 11 and question number 12. They are the simplest one. If you are facing any difficulty, if you have any query, you are free to ask. You discuss your query in the Google Meet. So student, this is all for today. Thank you so much.